Так. Ну, вроде бы все хорошо. Насчет чата. Сейчас, ребят. One second, please. Чтобы, если что, не пропускать все, что если вдруг вы не будете писать. И чтобы я не затупила. Чтобы никто не обиделся. А так, добро пожаловать на мой канал Злая Галя. Злая Галя — это я. Сегодня мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect. Первый Mass Effect. Самый-самый классный, самый-самый здоровский. Вот. Так что, если ты вдруг наткнулся на это видео и все еще не подписан на меня, подписывайся. Ставь лайки, буду очень благодарна. Вчера все, что мы успели, это съездить на Eden Prime, расхерачить маяк. И, по-моему, это было все. На этом все и закончилось. Так, это я настроечки делала просто на весь экран, потому что вчера у меня почему-то ОБС со мной попрощалась и решила, что на весь экран она не хочет видеть игру. Зато офигительно видела все, когда у меня было окошечко. Закончилось вчера все на том, что нас приволокли обратно на корабль. Вот мы сейчас здесь. А вот и мы. Я прям не могу, я вообще пищу каждый раз, когда это вижу. Понимаете, игра с 7-го года. 7-го, Карл, блядь. Все, ребят, давайте, приятного просмотра. Если вдруг какие-то неполадки со звуком, с картинкой, если что-то, потому что у меня один монитор, я не всегда вижу, что происходит. Поэтому, если что, прям в чате пишите, я буду параллельно исправлять. Потому что, к примеру, вчера был инцидент, у меня там шипел микрофон, вроде бы я сегодня исправила. Но это не точно, потому что, ну... Я, например, не слышу, а вы, например, слышите. Да, здорово. Все, всем приятного просмотра, кстати.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Кстати, кто играл вообще в Mass Effect? Я как-то, у меня так сложились, не знаю, прохождения я всегда играла за героя. Вот, то есть у меня не получалось, короче, играть за злодея, очень редко это я делала. И с кем вы строили взаимоотношения? Я в свое время всю трилогию прошла с Лиарой Тисони, так что... Ладно, не хочешь разговаривать, мог бы и сразу сказать. Что ты на... Так. Шкафчик. Страйкер, штурмовая винтовка, снайперская винтовка. Окей. Доктор Чахвас.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers.
Спасибо,
If I
Настя.
left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
А то я сейчас переживаю все постоянно по этому звуку, потому что с этими прыжками через ОБС плойка, комп, у меня, короче, мне каждый раз мне все кажется, что, короче, какой-то косяк.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
Еще раз спасибо.
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Так. Ну все.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Что еще? Вот за что люблю Mass Effect? Да, здесь много текста. Ну, то есть не одно-два сообщения, там, предложения и так далее. Но это, сука, не сраная вода. То есть все, что ты разговариваешь с людьми, вроде как там... Нет, не пустит? А, нет, пустит. Здрасте. Все работает. Все, впрочем, все, что они тебе говорят, это полезно. Это реально полезно. То есть они там рассказывают про своих сопартийцев, там, да, и так далее. О, что-то изучить. Кодексы. Глянь, будем экспешку собирать. Я уж не помню, насколько я тут прокачивалась. Так, открыть. Ну, на карту он не даст мне открыть. Да, не даст. Штурман. Ну, давай со штурманом поговорим.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Так. Причем вот все, что кодекс пишется, это все можно почитать, полюбопытствовать. Я в свое время вообще излазила этот кодекс прям вдоль и поперек. Вон они здесь. Вот тебе обучение, вот тебе оружие. Причем, ну, я в свое время читала это с удовольствием.
Roughly 1200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council.
Кстати, уже это... Вторую, третью часть я взяла уже по распродаже в Стиме по новогодней. Поэтому... А чё, почему мне показывает карта? А, ну карту он не даст мне сейчас, да. Аномалии, обломки, разведданные. Я вот единственное, что не знаю, перепроходить ли мне эту херовую Андромеду. Может быть, на компе мне будет приятнее играть на плойке, потому что я не смогла осилить.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ох.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Это прям жесткая ностальгия, это просто.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador. Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Seren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Seren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Seren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Так, чтобы перемещаться по карте, зажмите левую кнопку мыши и перемещайте курсор. Щелкните на карту правой кнопкой мыши, чтобы поставить или убрать флажок. Он появится на вашем радаре, помогая вам ориентироваться. Так, ох, блин, я отвыкла от такой карты. Так, что у нас? Отправляйтесь в башню. Окей. Уф. Покой спутницы. Авина. Авина это, по-моему, этот, типа терминала помощи. Я же говорю, я не играла так. Служба безопасности. Ну, давайте, поехали. Чё, будем шарить. Так. Блять, вот тоже, да, такая штука? Типа, ну, попали за Унигель, да чё? Сколько у меня его сейчас, Унигеля? 45. Если в ручку, если не смог, ну все, значит. Рапорт патруля Альянса. Капитан Хелдриксон зарегистрировал источник необычной энергии во время патрулирования в скоплении Роаргуса. И особенно заинтересовала система Гидры, но она получила приказ возвращаться до того, как ее команда смогла что-либо изучить. Будем отправлять разведгруппу. А это, по-моему, типа доп. Задание или что-то, ну, короче, активности. Так. Так, это задание. Подождите. Где у меня... Так, обаяние у меня прокачано. Отлично.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Поправлю.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Так, что у меня тут произошло? Черт возьми. Каким-то чудесным образом отключился монитор. Так.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Так смешно разговаривать.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
What is this place?
You are in
Так,
the
мы это только что... Пардон, волосы.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory
Короче, Келлен его осаживает, тут такой, мало, мне нужно больше.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel
Так, ну все,
space.
здесь все выяснилось.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
А, это, короче, кто же, блядь, это не робот, это какие-то типа, хер знает, что это за насекомые, в общем. Никто не знает, откуда они, но они, типа, чинят Цитадель. Проблемки решают. Нормальные, короче, ребят. Так, что здесь? Так, здесь, по-моему, да, закрыто. О, так.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Так, все, здесь.
I should be going now.
Все узнали. Ехаем дальше. Мне вот интересно, типа выпускать же будут ремастер, ну, как с мафией, да, поступили там. И мне интересно, это... Я очень надеюсь, что это будет такая же охуительная игра просто.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Так, здесь все, да? Так. Здесь будет выход. Сейчас мы все обшарим.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Don't believe the rumors. Consort would never. What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Hey.
Is there something I can do for you? Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Ага, перевод жестко вообще.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Так, да, все.
Goodbye.
Вся полезная информация, которую мог дать.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Так, здесь тоже роботик. Этот насекомое. Так, и все, по-моему, да. Чувак, я тебя помню. Попробуем вручную. Предупреждение. Следующее сообщение было отправлено нескольким адресатам экстранета с учетной записи, отделить которую не удалось. Требуется дальнейший мониторинг. Дорогой друг Биотик, ты получил это сообщение, потому что у нас общая цель. Немногие нас понимают и уж тем более поддерживают. Нам нужно держаться вместе. Мы должны построить наш новый мир. Присоединяйся к нам. Мы ждем тебя в скоплении Эдди Хокинга. Только объединившись, мы сможем бороться с несправедливостью по отношению к нам. Так, очередное допушко. Я причем даже помню эту планету. Там капздец, там какая-то типа домишки, ты туда лупишься, короче. Ты можешь либо с ними договориться, либо нет.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Короче, мягко напослал нахер.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Так, ехаем дальше. Так, оу. Оу, щит. Зашагала. А, вот и Авина, кстати. Ой, прикольно.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Так, точно так же.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassy.
Сейчас я все разузнаю, потому что я
Each
уже не помню
species
этой
in Citadel
информации.
space
А мне
important
любопытно.
enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Так.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel
Робот есть
Tourist
робот.
and Visitor Board.
Так, посольство, Совет Цитадель, Спектр.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Ну, короче.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Так, мы сейчас здесь. Блять. Вот здесь мы были. Чё, через мостик тут покои спутницы есть. Тогда вот сюда. Где у нас где-то отображается? Да, вон стрелочка горит. Поехали. Так, здесь, по-моему, сейчас еще закрыто. Да. Да. Жилые сектора. Они закрыты для нас. Так, вопрос. Что-то как-то мостик-то прошла. Бля. Ладно, сейчас сходим обратно. К Академии СБЦ. Что-то как-то прошляпило. Поворотик. Используйте экспресс Цитаделя, чтобы перемещаться по основным локациям. По мере исследования Цитадели я ничего не успела прочитать, блядь. Кроган. Блядь, Кроганы крутые. Вот когда, кстати, за злодея играешь, такой козлиной себя чувствуешь, если честно, вообще просто адской. Я прям помню, ты прям практически всех посылаешь нахер.
Yet everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do. What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down.
Тут насчет них он говорит.
Just strange that we know so little about them. Not to mention frustrating.
Так, экспресс мне не нужен, я хочу.
Welcome, I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Такая счастливая, прям не могу.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
А, тут все-таки не только Азай. Человечишка тоже есть. Все еще шуршу. Да что ж такое? Ща, подожди. Шуршу ему, ты посмотри на него, блин. Называй меня Галина Шуршунька. Привет, Гризлик. Так. Прум-пум, прум-пум-пум. Микрофон. Микрофон. Сейчас. Может быть, из-за того, что у меня еще... Так, уровни. Ну-ка, Гризлика, сейчас. Вот сейчас должно быть нормально. Если я вообще, конечно, не выключила звук чертовой матери. А вот не надо, а я сама научусь. Что ты все, да зайду, да зайду. Не угрожай мне. Ты лучше скажи мне сейчас, шуршу или нет. Но это вот как раз-таки про то усиление, про которое ты говорил. Вот. Еще и тише стала говорить. Да что ж такое? Давай погромче сделаю микрофон сам. Но, честно, я не знаю. То есть, ну, почему? Я сделала то, что ты мне сказал. То есть, все. Я уже не знаю, чем тут помочь. Тише шуршать стало. Тоже же хорошо.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Тише, наоборот. Он, наоборот, он тихо там был в ОБСке. Я даже подумала, что надо чуть-чуть. В общем, не знаю. Сейчас, короче, слушай, я сделала. Не знаю, поможет ли это.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Эй, давай поболтаем еще. Чё уж ты. Не бросай меня. Так, ну, по-моему, здесь больше нехер делать. Ну, то есть, пока с этим чувачком не поговорю, ничего не изменится. Так, можно шлепать дальше. Что у нас тут еще есть? Экспориум, банк. Блять, опять шмякнула не туда. Ну и все, а потом башню. Ну все, пошлите вот так. Дрынк. Все обшарим. Может, еще что найдем интересное. если когда-нибудь, когда-нибудь в светлом, прекрасном будущем у меня будет охуенный микрофон, и ты будешь же слышать меня еще лучше. Так, еще один робот. Так. Ой, вот эти смешные медузки. Такие забавные. Так. Хочу поговорить с медузкой. Да, блядь, раз...
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Этот очень рад.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Я теперь знаю, как
Please
позвать
take
своего
time
будущего
to examine the fine goods it
ребенка.
has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's... Please take time to examine the fine...
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Так, броня для инопланетян, стандартный предмет. Ну-ка давай. Зверь. Воу-воу-воу-воу. 70 тысяч. У меня 1370. Бомжара космический. Броня Кроуган. Ну, слушай, лицензия фонда Сирта для интенданта Нормандии. По-моему, это какая-то хрень... это... Короче. Купить, продать. Не, продать я точно ничего не буду. Я лучше в Нигере буду перехерачивать, потому что... У Нигере мне в этом плане... как-то... сподручнее. Страйкер, а сейчас что? Это вообще какашка какая-то. Молот один. Нахер. Нахер. Вообще, блядь, скучная какая-то херня. Так, ладно. Все, погнали дальше. Здесь поговорили. Погоди, а там что? Так, еще один робот. А, не робот, это хранитель. Здесь когда-то будет еще одно заданица. Так. Так, это банк, по-моему, да.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Так, ну, вроде бы, да, всё.
I should go.
Мы, по-моему, с этим чуваком еще как-то встретимся.
Goodbye, Commander.
Так, и, по-моему, это все. Да, тут просто авина. Это президиум и все. Это все, что куда я могу отправиться, потому что ничего не открыто. Но эта штука очень полезная будет, потому что когда начнешь уже передвигаться по этой херне, и не очень хочется. Блять, ну это вообще, это просто. 2007 год, я херею. Люди в 2020 нормально сделали. Оу май, Алексей. Как дела, ванильный наш?
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the
Ну,
keepers.
дай потыкать. Овца, блядь, жадная. Ну и ладно, ну и не обидно, блядь. Так. Здесь, по-моему, сейчас ничего не заданий нет. Это что, экспресс? По жилым секторам. Но в жило он, по-моему, сейчас не пустит. Насколько я помню. Зря я нахуй сюда бегу. Блять. Я немножечко застрять. Так. Бля, почему не дает?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower,
Ты
one of the
лысеющий старик, и от
Presidium's
тебя
most
уходит жена?
recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a
Я хочу
pleasant
все-таки
day. Please do not disturb the keepers.
изучить. Так, ну что, ехаем? Под веселые мотивы.
The council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Самые классные поездки, блядь, просто на лифте. Они постоянно там что-то обсуждают. Особенно, когда Кроган появится. О, Гарус. Гарус охерительный.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Ладно. Иду, я иду. Такие смешные. Блядь, я думала, убили.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic.
No, I'm waiting to speak.
Commander?
Ладно, сейчас, короче, ничего не звонит, здесь не дают. Окей, давайте сейчас поговорим с Андерсоном.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Oof.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
I should go.
До свидания.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Так, что мы имеем? Есть Гарус. Так, ну это сведения Барлавон. Окей. Так. Вот они задания. Задания. Ну, что я думаю? Надо шлепать в этот. В логово Кора. Так, ну вообще где сейчас? Черт возьми, я что-то потерялась. И тут выход из этого дурдома. Чего ты там хмыкаешь?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked. That guy's up to something.
What guy?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Так. Я уж не помню, сколько их этих хранителей, короче, но поэтому там бегала из угла в угол, носилась как дурочка в поисках этих самых хранителей. Так. По-моему, здесь еще один должен быть. Но это не точно. Сейчас задание возьмем этого. Прекрасного молодого человека. Вот он. Контр-адмирал Кахоку.
No, Commander.
Нифига не дает. А, ну вот он второй. Или 3 их, блядь, тут вспомнить. Память-то, блядь, какой сраной рыбки, я ничего не помню. Хотя это, блядь, столько лет назад было. А, вот я же говорю, 3-й есть где-то. Так. А адмирал Кахоку, по-моему, это какой-то корабль, в смысле, что-то такое. Что мне надо будет с ним поговорить потом. Так, чудо-лифт. Тень без башки. Прикольно.
I can't believe the council ignored all
Ты
the
все
evidence
испортил.
against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Так. Ехаем дальше. Ты, кстати, после каждой миссии еще должны... О, нормально. Еще уровень получили. Так, это да. Это да. 3 очка. Где тяжелая... А, вот тяжелая броня. Снижает получаемый урон, увеличивает прочность. А если автораспределение сделать, что? Пистолет. 4 очка еще. Ну ладно. Так.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Так, мне куда надо? Вход в жилые сектора. Так, вот это нужно убирать. Слушайте, ну я хочу в жилые сектора. Да, не получается вот туда.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
If I purchased the evangelical...
As long as it stays in approved areas,
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message. Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchased the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Что дал? Подоцелинчик. О! Работюля. Так, очередной лифт.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Так. Докатились. Так.
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Так. Так. Президиум потом обязательно еще весь обшарим, потому что хранители там нормально. Там заныкано еще, блядь, по каждому углу.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Какая странная тень на лице. Так, я, простите, а мы сейчас куда тащимся-то, блядь? Твою мать, я просто... Короче, я просто так покаталась, кажется, или нет? Переулок. Верхние рынки, клиника. Я вообще немножко не туда приперлась, кажется. Ладно, в любом случае надо все обшарить. Слегка вообще не туда пришла, ладно. Фиг на них. А, нет, хотя, слушай, туда. Подожди. Тут все торгаши, торгаши. Пока что здесь нечего делать.
That's him.
Ох ты ж, блядь.
Those were Saren's men. I think we got him.
Все, да? Это мы на автомате подбираем. Оу, е.
Back off, Rex. Fizz told us to take you down when you showed up.
Rex.
What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fizz's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Не везет мне с этими кнопками, блядь, со всеми. Так. Ну, свистом мы пока вообще даже нет. Так, давайте поболтаем с героем.
What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Her lies are hurting her.
Good! The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Enjoy your drink, General.
Yeah, off you go. See you later, kid.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now, while you still can.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
I got business here, but not with you.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Где, блядь, бомжара? Блядь, разве он не... А, вот же.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. But you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
I just need to know where Garrus is.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Так. Что мы добавим отсюда?
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just
Так, а вот теперь надо понять... Фиста логово. Подожди. Верхний же... Подожди. Не к нижнему. Да, блядь, что ты, сука, отлипаешь? Так. Вот какие теперь, блядь, сообразить-то как? Мы откуда пришли? К верхним рынкам? Верхние жилые. Блядь, я не помню, куда идти. А, ну вот, все. Сообразила. Стало немножечко напрячься. Так. О, да. Я тут журналистка еще конченая должна быть.
place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
At ease, Lieutenant. I can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn straight you can't.
Ready to move out, sir.
Так, все, вот допиздекались. Так, мы сейчас шлепаем. Есть журналистка, вот эта вот курочка.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
И ушла. В туман причем. Так, все, здесь взяли. Теперь. Так, внизу, по-моему, кодекс. Можно собрать информацию. И хранитель, да.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Yes.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Так, это что такое? Академия СБЦ. Не, подожди. Академия рано. Сейчас сначала ашком добавим туда. Хранителя нет? Нет. Блять, вообще шикарно просто.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or Who are you? Let her go.
Oh yeah.
Over there!
Yeah. Все? Все? Все живы-здоровы.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Так. Нахуй шли. Подожди. Вот так. А если так? Прекрасно. Так, ребят, давайте я сейчас сохранюсь. Время уже как бы позднее. Потому что сейчас смысла нет продолжать, потому что это долгая история. Цитадель вообще ни разу не маленькая. Продолжим завтра, но, скорее всего, не в 10 вечера, скорее всего, это будет днем. Один стрим будет это Ассасин, второй стрим это будет Mass Effect. Но это только так, вилами по воде. Вот, так что в данный момент. Спасибо, ребят, за просмотр, прям от души душевно в душу. Если ты все еще не подписан, подписывайся, ставьте лайки, комментарии, я прям рада. Так что увидимся, ребят, завтра. Все, всем спокойной ночи.